Hey there guys, Fainmaca here, and this is my big CoxCon adventure. I'm just about to set off in the car. It's going to be about an 8-hour drive, probably longer with stops. I've just been up all the night at work, so this is going to be very fun to see how long I last before I actually have to stop and sleep. But yeah, this is my long trek all the way from Scotland down to Telford to meet the big JC himself, and we'll see how it goes. Alright then guys, that's me down in Shrewsbury, ready for tomorrow when I'll be heading out to Telford to go to the convention. Can't wait to start. It's been a very long day today, about 9 hours driving, but I'm finally here and I'm really excited to get started. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright then guys, it's Saturday morning and I am all ready to go to the first day of CoxCon. Can't wait for this to start.
And it goes something like this. Advertise like shameless whores. Seriously, if there's anything I can count you guys to do, it's to advertise like shameless.
It is your Lord and Master, Jesse Cole!
It's not muted now. Hi. Oh my God. Welcome to CoxCon 2016. To this grand cathedral of a man's ego. Yeah, seriously, if there's anything I can count you guys to do, it's to advertise like shameless. We're super professional here.
It might happen soon.
From nothing, he has risen to the mighty height of being Mr. Jenna Bain. It is Total Biscuit! The real reason why you are here. The vixen of videos, the Empress of Sass, Mama Fierce herself, Jenna Bain!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to
Marital Strife.
Yeah, we had nothing to do with this panel name. I'm not actually sure who came up with it.
You are the bane of my existence.
Someone thought they were very, very clever with that one, I have no doubt. Somebody. Did you actually come up with this?
No.
You're going to take responsibility for it? Alright, fair
No.
enough.
I don't take credit for other people's ideas, only you do that.
This is going to be the whole show, isn't it? Basically.
Alright, God. Hi, everyone.
We're the Scary Game Squad.
That's what we are.
Space butterfly, watching the world as we change the sky. Everything perfect, made by design. Kaleidoscope that was built by your mind, built by your mind, built by the mind of the one known soldier, hoping to find an army of space butterflies.
Culture, what are you doing? I'm trying to get to Coles.
Oh my God, Gerard?
Space butterfly, watching the world as we paint the sky. Everything perfect, made by design. Kaleidoscope that was built by a mind, built by a mind, built by the mind of the unknown soldier, hoping to find an army of space butterflies.
I was told, and I quote, Krendor's going to be mixing your drinks, and we all looked over and were like, no!
Alright, that's the first day of CoxCon over and done with. It's been an amazing day. I spent about 12 hours wandering around the convention centre. I managed to meet some of my favourite YouTube celebrities, and I managed to pick up a bit of merch as well. So, yeah, today we had Revenge of the Q&A first thing in the morning with Jesse. That was absolutely hilarious. Just wonderful interaction between him and the audience. Some really interesting questions being asked, and I had a great time at that. And then, of course, straight after that, we had Jesse and Krendor's first signing opportunity. I went to that. Unfortunately, by the time I got to the front of the queue, the handlers were rushing people, so I had to choose between getting an autograph or getting a photograph with him, and I chose to go with the photograph instead, and I'm so happy I did because it turned out so well. I'm so happy to have got a photograph with Jesse and to have actually met him in person. Really is an honour. He's just as funny and happy and full of energy as you'd imagine from all his videos. Unfortunately, I didn't get much time to say anything to Krendor or to even get a photograph with him, but I'm going to try for that today. I'm going to go to the second signing opportunity that they have, and I'll try and get an autograph with Jesse and Krendor and get a picture with Krendor as well. In addition to that, we had the Bane of Humanity panel, which was both Total Biscuit and his wife Jenna, and they were absolutely hilarious. They did one of their sort of taste box videos live. They had one of their fans put together a proper taste box for Poland, and they tried out all the different snacks and crisps and so on the stage, and it was pretty hilarious. The interaction between those two is really good, and I was laughing the whole way through. I managed to record the session, so I'll take a few sort of highlights from it and put them in the video here. And of course, after that panel, I actually managed to get to the signing for TB and Jenna, and yeah, I'm quite happy. I managed to get Total Biscuit's autograph, and I also got Jenna to give me an autograph as well, and so I'm so happy that I managed to get those. Those are my first two autographs of the weekend. Hopefully there will be more throughout the rest of the convention. In addition to that, we had the Scary Game Squad doing their panel right at the end of the day. They spent 2 hours playing Alien Isolation, and it was utterly hilarious. Krendor was there as the bartender, and Gerard, Alex and Davis were absolutely phenomenal, and they were interacting with Jesse all the time, and the four of them together just having so much fun and involving the audience in it, and it was really brilliant. So other things that I managed to pick up, I picked up a bit of merch. I visited the Guns of Icarus stand, and I managed to get one of their collectible cards. Here we have the Magnate ship, which is looking pretty awesome. I learned a bit more about the upcoming expansion they've got to the game, where they're introducing a PvE element to it. It's really interesting stuff. I definitely want to check that out on the channel, try it out and see what sort of changes they've made to the game. I haven't played that much of it, and I'd really like to see how the game has evolved. I got my pass for the weekend. Other things I managed to get, I got a couple of t-shirts, of course. I got this one here, which is It's Not About Ding Dongs, the CoxCon2016 unique t-shirt. So that is something special to have. And I also managed to get this from the Game Teas stand. It's the J. Cox Distillery Space Butterfly Pure Moonshine t-shirt. So as you can see there, looking pretty awesome. I love that design, definitely going to be wearing that. And I also picked up a few pictures while I was there. They had a stand going where they had a few of these bits of artwork going. So we got Darth Vader there, of course, signed by the artist herself. We've also got my all-time favourite Pokemon, Gengar. That is such an awesome one. And finally, we got Charizard. So that is looking so cool. I've always wanted a dragon picture for my wall, and that is just the perfect one to have. So these are going to get framed, and then they're going to go on my wall at home. And I also got a little Jesse Cox pin, as you can see there. There's the little dude himself. Really happy with that. £10 for that. Bit more expensive than I was expecting, but I'm so glad to have it. And I'm definitely going to be wearing that tomorrow. Got to represent. Other than that, we got to go around a few different game stalls at the place. We had, as I mentioned, the Guns of Icarus stand. That was pretty interesting. There's also the deck-bound display. That was pretty cool. And looking at Dark Souls, the board game. And that's looking pretty interesting. I didn't get to take part in any demos of it. Maybe I will tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. But that was about it for the stands that I managed to visit, because honestly, with the panels going on and the signings, you spend so much time queuing and engaged in these other activities, you don't really have much time to actually go and try out the different game demos and so on. That's why I do wish there was a little bit more time at these things, but I do understand the convention is about the YouTube personalities. The games are just a little bit of icing on the cake for when you've got some spare time. But yeah, this has been an amazing day. I've had so much fun doing this, and it really has been an inspiration to meet these people who've had such a profound impact on my life. I've been watching Jesse Cox and Total Biscuits videos for years now, and I found them during a very difficult part of my life, and finding enjoyment in their videos and actually being able to laugh and smile at all the content they're producing meant a lot to me at certain points in my life, and really has helped me through some bad patches. So actually being able to meet these people and actually just tell them face to face, thank you so much for everything you've done for me, really meant a lot. So yeah, that was the Saturday of CoxCon. We still got one more day to go tomorrow. That's the final Sunday session. Going to be an interesting day. We got the Cox and Crendor doing their panel in the morning, and then they've got a brief signing which I'm going to try and get to, and we got the Super Beard Bros as well. They're going to be there, and I'm looking forward to that. It should be interesting. And then finally at the end of the day we're going to have the co-optional lounge, and that should be absolutely entertaining. I don't know what game they're going to be playing, but it should be a real laugh. But anyway, that's it for today, so I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow.
CoxCon 2016.
There we are.
That was very funny in our minds.
We had a great time. Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cox and Crendor in the morning.
Oh, damn, back again. Jesse Cox and the Crendor man. Snap! Yeah, son! Oh, damn, back again. Jesse Cox and the Crendor man. Oh, yeah, son! Oh, damn, back again. Jesse Cox and the Crendor man. That's me. Down that Hitler plan with a hashtag can. Oh, damn, back again. Jesse Cox and the Crendor man. That's me. Down that Hitler plan with a hashtag can.
Front row. It's about to get real messy for y'all.
Yeah, son! Jesse Cox and the Crendo Man.
That's
Up
me.
down that Hitler clan with the hashtag Jan. Oh damn, back again. Jesse Cox and the Crendo Man.
That's
Up
me.
down that Hitler clan with the hashtag Jan.
Holy shit! This is not. Moi Nettles be Hoya, then yours be Alsnat Blagoom. It's like
Not
Alf.
cool.
This is straight up Elvish. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Oh damn, back again. Jesse Cox and the Crendo Man.
That's
Up
me.
down that Hitler clan with the hashtag Jan. Oh damn, back again. Jesse Cox and the Crendo Man.
That's
Up
me.
down that Hitler clan with the hashtag Jan. Oh damn, back again. Jesse Cox and the Crendo Man.
That's
Up
me.
down that Hitler clan with the hashtag Jan. Oh damn, back again. Jesse Cox and the Crendo Man.
That's
Up
me.
down that Hitler clan with the hashtag Jan. Oh damn, back again. Jesse Cox and the Crendo Man.
That's
Up
me.
down that Hitler clan with the hashtag Jan. Oh damn, back again. Jesse Cox and the Crendo Man.
That's
Up
me.
down that Hitler clan with the hashtag Jan. Oh damn, back again. Jesse Cox and the Crendo Man.
That's
Up
me.
down that Hitler clan with the hashtag Jan.
I've had enough hot things to know that's what you do so you don't swallow it. How you doing? He's alive.
CoxCon Lounge, we attempt to play board games. This is going to be interesting. It'll be great. No, well, I mean, we sort of struggled through it last year by sort of half-arsing the rules.
We can do it this year too.
3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Co-Optional Podcast. Jesse Cox, welcome to the show.
Do you want a $250 statue of the Luteces?
Dodgy.
I got inside the toaster.
My name is Total Biscuit. I'm here to ask and answer one simple question.
Oh, there we go.
That is obvious.
No.
No! No! Oh, Chicago! Yeah, you got the big JC. What's going on? We got a deal for you. $12 million.
Tell me, Mrs. Cox. This is really good for me. Yes, Mr. Davis. Can you operate vehicles? Is that it? Oh, you can operate. Is that a bad question?
Strong brute man like you can do whatever he wants here.
You know, where's the payoff?
Bring the strippers and booze.
We do occasionally talk about video games.
Bring the strippers and booze. Not enough time for video games. Bring the strippers and booze.
Oh, thank God, I don't need pants now.
Hey, JC, what are you doing? Not much. Making a fortune.
Yeah, now sing music.
Bring the strippers and booze.
I'm here to ask and answer one simple question. Great music.
Bring the strippers and boots.
I'm here to ask and answer one simple question.
You got cocks.
Sometimes you gotta make stuff happen to make people happy.
It's like duck season, rabbit season, your husband.
We just bought a house. We're house poor. We need the ad revenue.
So, the D is becoming an issue. It'll go in just fine. The problem is it has difficulty coming out. Like, it gets really sticky. Uh-oh.
Right.
And as a result, it doesn't really function correctly.
Oh man.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I love you are a cinema. But tell me why you are a cinema. Baby, you are a cinema. But tell me why you are a cinema. Do it all night. You are a cinema. I love you, you are a cinema. But tell me why you are a cinema. Baby.
Jerk each other off, and that's how we're gonna make this thing.
7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
No.
I have never seen anyone so happy. You all are so thrilled. That was the loudest this room had ever gotten in the history of probably this convention center. And it was like, yeah, but fuck you.
A roller coaster of emotions.
It's my fault. I did it. It was all me.
Oh man.
You fucking what, mate?
Yeah, now sing the music.
Bring the strippers and boots.
I'm here to ask and answer one simple question. We do occasionally talk about video games.
Yeah, you should try it, guys.
Bring the strippers and boots.
I'm here to ask and answer one simple question.
You got cocks.
Done. Now, get out of my office.
What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
It's a co-optional podcast.
How dare you clap?
Alright then guys, that's the end of day 2. CoxCon is all over and done with, and sadly I've got to go home now. It's been such a wonderful weekend. I had a brilliant day today. The Cox and Crendor panel was absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, I missed the Beard Bros panel because I was in the queue to get autographs off of Jesse and Crendor, and that was queuing for like 3 hours just waiting to see them. So by the time I was done with that, I just didn't have time to go and see that panel. I did get to see the Co-optional Lounge, and that was an amazing 2 hours to spend. So funny just watching these people having so much fun playing these board games. It was the best experience of my life, and I'm so glad I got to go to CoxCon this year. So yeah, unfortunately that's CoxCon over and done with, and I've got to go home tomorrow. But as soon as I get home, I'm going to do a more extended talk about what happened at the con, all the wonderful experiences I've had, and everything I managed to learn there. And I'll share that with you guys as soon as I get home.
Hey there guys, it's Fainmaca here, and I'm back home after CoxCon. As you can probably hear in my voice, I got a little bit of the dreaded coxpox that was going around at the convention centre. It's had me out of commission for a couple of days. That did give me a chance to go through and edit some of the footage, but I haven't been able to actually do any more recording because my voice just has been completely shot. But I'm on the mend now, and soon enough I'll be able to start recording more videos. But yeah, I thought I'd just do a quick roundup of my thoughts about the convention, just the highlights of it, and how much of a brilliant time I had at this event. This has been a really, really amazing experience. This is the first time I went to an event that was so community oriented. I've been to one other convention before, which was EGX Resd back in April of this year, but that was more technology focused. There wasn't a lot of focus put on the people involved, and there certainly weren't a lot of YouTube celebrities there. But going to CoxCon, it was so different, just like completely different to Resd. There's so much more focus on the people involved and just a lot more heart and soul to it, I think. We got our chance to meet all the different celebrities. Of course, you had Jesse, you had Crendor, you had Total Biscuit and his wife Jenna, and you had the Beard Bros, Gerard, Alex and Davis. They were all so nice, and it was wonderful to meet them all. And the panels that they gave were excellent. I do regret not being able to get to the Super Beard Bros panel, but the queues for the signings and so on were just so long that it was impossible to get to everything. But at least I got to all the other panels, and I did manage to get autographs off of all the different celebrities who were there. So I'm really glad of that. A few highlights of the weekend. First off, any panel involving Jesse. So the Revenge of the Q&A, that was utterly hilarious, as was the Cox and Crendor in the morning on the Sunday. The co-optional lounge was brilliant, just getting to see these people sitting down around a table and enjoying a board game together. It was side-splittingly funny, and I actually laughed so hard that I kind of lost my voice the following day. But yeah, the absolute highlight has to be getting to meet these people, getting to meet Jesse and Total Biscuit in particular. Those were my two main focuses for the weekend. They were the two people I wanted to meet the most and get a chance to just shake their hands and say thank you to them. I actually discovered their videos at a time when I was going through a lot of difficulties in my life, and I was actually facing a lot of mental issues, a little bit depression, anxiety, social stress and so on. And through watching their videos, I actually managed to overcome these difficulties. Not necessarily cure myself, but I did find their videos a way to keep me laughing, keep me smiling, bring a little more positivity into my life, and because of that I was able to keep my outlook more or less on a more upward slant, and eventually sort of overcome some of the barriers in my life. It saved me from becoming a shut-in. It helped me to get out there and get involved in more social events like this. Without Jesse and TB, I wouldn't have been able to go to a convention like this and meet other people. So I really do have to say a huge, huge thank you to them for everything that they've done, both in organising an event like this where people just like myself can gather together and meet one another and make some really good friendships and get to know one another and just have a really good time. But also I have to thank them for all the work they've put in over the years to create their channels, build their image, and really build this brand that so many people flock to and so many people find both enjoyment and inspiration from. So really, I cannot stress it enough. Just thank you so much, Jesse, TB, Crendor, Gerard, Alex, Davis, Jenna. You've all been such wonderful people and such an important part of my life, and I thank you for this chance to come and meet you and actually speak to you in person, and thank you personally for everything you've done for me and for everyone else whose lives you've touched. I also have to really commend all the people who worked together to organise the event, all the attendants and handlers. They worked so hard for the whole weekend trying to keep 2,000 nerds all under control and at the same time managing things so that these big celebrities could have as easy a time of it as possible. Really has to be commended for that. And a lot of the times these people had to go above and beyond the call of duty, like when TB and Jenna had to do a 5-hour signing session because there were just so many people waiting to see them. And the same for when Jesse and Crendor were doing their signings, and they ran overtime as well. Just really excellent effort. And then finally, I've got to thank all the other fans who turned up to this event, because they were such a wonderful crowd. For somebody like me turning up with a bit of anxiety, not very confident about hanging out in crowds, and yet being able to walk into this very crowded place and talk to people and be at ease, be comfortable, and actually make a few friends from it. I really have to thank all the people who were in attendance for the wonderful experiences they gave me and making me feel welcome there. Just a newcomer, just an average nerd like everybody else, and I felt completely at home among these people. It was like I'd discovered my own people for the very first time, and really that helped to make such an excellent weekend of it all. So yeah, thank you so much to everybody involved in this weekend. Special mention has to go to the guy who was putting the book together for Total Biscuit. That was a really, really kind gesture, really well thought out. What he did was he brought a notebook to the convention, and he had everybody in attendance that was able to put a little something in the book for Total Biscuit, just a kind comment here and there, just something positive, because TB has of course shut down his social media accounts to avoid all the negative comments that he kept getting. So to counteract that and to remind TB that there are positive people out there, and we really are the majority, even if we are the silent majority. Everybody just put down their hearts and souls on the pages there and just wrote a little something for him, and I feel doing something like that for somebody who has been through so much and is dealing with so much nonsense constantly, it really was a kind gesture, and I have to tip my hat to the guy whose idea it was. He really did something special for TB there, and seeing the book get presented to TB right at the very last moment of the convention was an absolutely heartwarming moment. I gotta admit, I did tear up a little bit, and I can't think of anybody who deserved a kinder gesture than TB. Honestly, he really deserved to have something like that done for him, and I'm so glad to have been witness to it. So yeah, hats off to you, my friend, whoever you are. I didn't get a chance to meet you, but if I did, I would have shaken your hand in person, because that was a really amazing gesture. So yeah, there we go. That was my vlog doing coverage of CoxCon 2016. Roll on 2017. I'll definitely be going to that one. I don't want this to be my last experience like this. I want to keep on going to these sorts of events and meeting these sorts of people and just having that kind of a wonderful time over and over and over again. So yeah, that's it. That was my vlog covering CoxCon 2016, and I'll see you guys next time. Fainmaca out.
We really need to get the hell out of here.